today is our 100th episode, but if you add up all the episodes we've done, including bonuses and spoilers and deep dives, how many episodes have we actually released?
Too many.
Is it 100, 112, 125, or 150?
Ooh. Wow.
Whoa.
Because we're trying to elongate this 100 so we could do our photo shoot and stuff, so they could launch it with new photos. So we sneakily released a bunch of episodes, not numbering them, just saying spoiler and guest and
That's
stuff.
1 in 4.
And now you've just revealed that.
Yeah. So technically, this is our episode.
Wow.
Plus, we've got 3 ready in the tank. And we're recording this.
It's mental.
Amazing.
That's
And
insane.
some of them are over an hour as well. Like they're like 90
sorry.
minutes, some of them.
I think the one with Kate we did was best part of 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was epic.
Okay.
We just
Wow.
got drunk
Shite.
and talked for
We're
forever.
laughing.
Another one. What is different about Kev's background each week?
Rage Whale.
This is insane. How on earth did we get to episode 100? Thank you very much to everyone joining us on this journey. Today we have returning regular guests, Kate and Emma, and we do a few little fun quizzes on friendship, on Rage Whale itself, and on actors as well. Please join us for the final episode of Season 1 and join in on the quiz at home. And stay tuned for next week when we begin Series 2 with a very, very special guest with behind-the-scenes stories of a massive movie franchise. Stay tuned. But first, here is episode 100. It's our 100th episode!
We can afford special
We should
effects.
have Yeah, I knew he was going for that. Do your little things to get your fireworks out.
Don't know how
No,
to do
was
it.
that?
Get your
Brilliant.
fireworks out, dude.
So that's the end of Series 1 in about an hour's time. Today we have got not one special guest, but 2. We have got Kate Atherton joining us back again, and we have Emma joining us back again. And they are 2 of the people that have got one of our most watched episodes. So that's why you're back here today, because your episodes are one of our most watched on
You could
YouTube
also say
and
we're your
Spotify.
favourite
We
people.
could, but we just really want
Be
attention.
nice,
So.
isn't it, Emma?
No, it's just,
What about
it's
the
just
views?
stats, really.
And also they're
We
more
just
important
want
than
you
we
for your
are.
phone
That
numbers.
added,
Yeah.
So before we get started, I want Emma to
Would like.
plug
You would like.
her podcast. I want Emma to plug her own podcast, because Emma's podcast is now out.
Woo!
Tell us a little bit
thank
about
you.
it before we get started.
Yeah, and I also want to preempt that I've only started my podcast because you guys invited me on yours like last
Oh, we showed
summer,
you how easy it is.
nearly a year ago. And you just opened the
We
doors
set the barrier low.
you built a bridge. So yeah, so I've recently started releasing episodes of my podcast Space to Feel, and they're all I basically bring on inspiring people that I look up to and that bring like positivity and skillfulness into my life. So we cover all kinds of topics around like mental health, holistic healing, entrepreneurship. It's all about like releasing your limiting beliefs and like making your life whatever you want it to be. So I'm really enjoying the conversations, and if you want to listen along, the podcast is Space to Feel or Space to Feel podcast on
Link
social
will
media.
be in the description. Or up
Thanks,
there,
James,
wherever
for
it
making
goes.
me do work.
Where do you film it? Because it looks like such a beautiful
You've got really smart
studio.
Yeah. Yeah. So I started filming it. Some of the episodes are filmed at the university in Salford in Manchester. Me and my co-producer Braxton set up or the studio, which is really cool to do. Recently, we've moved into another location in Manchester that's got lots of greenery and plants around. So first season is a bit of a learning curve. So we've switched studios and some of the background changes throughout the episodes. But hopefully we'll be consistent. But it's really nice filming in person, and it's such a different energy and atmosphere. But yeah, I love it. It's great.
Yeah, it's a shame Kate can't be arsed to come all the way from Zurich to do it
Real
in person.
shame, Kate.
It's,
Real shame.
I am really looking forward to listening, though, Emma. I can't wait to hear, because I love just every episode you've been on, and I think your podcast is going to be really powerful and moving. So I'm very excited because I love a good podcast.
Thanks, Kate.
but also, Emma's a big fat liar because she first started by filming in her living room
With Kev.
with me, but it wasn't good enough to
I can
publish,
imagine
basically.
why, Kev, and I can see that, Emma. That
It was. No, do you know, it was so nice. And also, about 5 minutes before you got to mine, I was like, Kev, I don't know where we're filming it. I don't know where we're sitting. I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, that's it. We spent the first hour of the podcast record setting up cameras. And
Kev, do you remember
tripods.
one of our first
Yeah.
episodes, and we were still getting the hang of it, and one of them involved a short period of time of me trying to work out how to get in my hotel room in Spain.
Yes. Yeah.
I locked
do.
myself
I do.
out. I was like, look how nice
think
our
you had
hotel
better
is. It was all like a
reception in
giant
Spain, though.
jungle inside
Oh.
and like a big rainforest, had waterfalls in the hotel, and I couldn't get back in the room.
And there's been various episodes with Drew having his internet problems with his many house.
Several
Oh my
episodes
God,
where we
yeah.
still think to this day that Drew was in Afghanistan, like as a prisoner of war, because it looked like it. It did look like it.
Yeah, Drew's been happy the last few months because you haven't brought that up because he looked better.
Drew's
It
book
was very
hasn't
nice.
actually
And
made
also-
an appearance
also, I
lately
still
because I
have a
lost
job.
it, which is annoying.
I still currently have a job. Like I feel like this whole first season of Rage Whale is, does Drew have a job or not? Is
And
kind
he
of
does
been,
now. What is your job now?
that's my art. So
What are
from
you
rags to
doing?
riches,
Yeah, Drew,
and
what are you
now
doing? Tell us now.
We can't talk about personal things like that.
Okay.
I'm a sophologist, basically. But that's what I'm
Oh,
going
he's
to
a
say.
Sophologist.
He's allowed to say.
Nice.
Ooh.
You weren't allowed to tell us about your last job.
That's
Um,
it. That's it.
But yeah, thank you, Emma. And everyone check out Space to Feel podcast on Spotify, etc.
Can I just say one thing about one of the little snippets I
Nope.
saw
Mhm.
of Emma's amazing podcast was when you were talking about the idea of trying to save people from themselves.
Mm.
And I'm incredibly guilty of that. And
Mhm.
when I watched that clip, that had such an impact on me because I always want to try and help people. And like you were saying, you end up making it about yourself. And like
Mhm.
to use an analogy, you wouldn't try and help a butterfly out of its cocoon because then it probably wouldn't have the ability to fly. I think it's the fact that it has to break through something of its own to be able to know it has the strength
I
to
feel
move
like you found
forward.
that
And I
out the
feel
hard
like,
way,
well, yeah, I didn't come out of my cocoon anyway. But yeah, the point is,
Mhm.
don't try and save people. People have life lessons from life for them to learn in their own way. And I think it was incredible that you picked up on that with your guest.
Yeah,
And
Thank you.
yeah, I can't wait to delve more into it. It's so insightful and really uplifting as well. Like even though certain topics might be a little bit deeper or harder to digest in the sense of like mental health or things like that, but it's always got a very light undertone and really really encouraging.
Emma is always going to have a positive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
point
yeah,
of
yeah.
view.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and what you're talking about, the sort of savior complex, I think it's so interesting because some people, well, I can relate as well, of making it your personality to be someone who saves others or who
Yeah.
helps people, but actually you need to release that pressure off your shoulders and help people grow on their own as well. So in that conversation, we talk about the most compassionate thing is just to be there for someone and know that they can lean on you when they need to, but they're empowered, they've got it on their own, which is mutually beneficial, I think. But yeah, it's a great conversation. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
No, yeah.
Check that out, guys. And the next thing before we finish is that I need Kate to show us her new painting, because if you thought the last time she showed us with all the gold leaf and stuff was insane. Wait till you see this one.
Saw it on social media. It was amazing.
Come on now.
Show the camera, Kate. We can kind of see it. But bring it closer.
It's in my little home
gonna take
studio,
time.
but I'll pick it up if you want.
There's a few there.
It's an exhibition, guys. We are privy
Yeah, it's
to
my
an
little
exhibition.
home studio. I'll get it out. Just check that I'm wearing not. Am
High
I
vis
wearing
trousers.
Just shuffle around in your pajamas again.
Okay. Oh.
Is that a
it's
heart
just
I can see back there? An anatomical heart.
Yeah, but it's
Like a
also-
heart, like a tree.
When you've got the golden section, it's like this principle in art and maths and
Yeah.
science, and I'm like putting it into my painting. It has a meaning.
Looks good.
And there's me and a load of jellyfish.
It's like the
Is it-
heart is like got roots and turning into a tree. Like that's
Yeah, it's going to be like
mental.
in the jungle, and this is going to be like, excuse my fuck off slippers. This is going to be like a path, and then this is me and jellyfish.
Kate, be
but
honest.
I don't know what those.
Have you ever
Yeah.
had magic mushrooms? Because if you say
yes,
no, your
Kev
paintings
might
would
be able
suggest
to consent to
otherwise.
that. I actually never painted on them, and I would love to, and I wish that they were still legal.
or ayahuasca, maybe is that the other one?
Yeah,
It's a
I read
colour.
that book.
Can you see it?
Wow, it's amazing. It's so big.
It's the
And
dandelion.
actually, Emma, this relates to your work. It's about mind states, and it's actually about ADHD because it's like someone's thoughts are drifting away, but it's like all the colours.
That's really cool.
And
Do you
it's
know
grown.
stuff?
Beautiful version of ADHD I've ever seen.
I do, but I'm not very good at it. Whenever people try and buy them, I just kind of ignore them.
Do you not like have like a
So-
local gallery where you can like pay a fee and they get a commission? You display all your work.
Yeah, I have a few. Just like to be honest, I need to do it. Like I would actually love to be an artist, like
You
part
are.
time and teacher part time one day. But it's just like so much work. Like you have to do all the social media stuff, which I can't. be
Just get
bothered
someone
with.
else to do it for you.
And like at the moment, I'm just maybe. And there's AI now. I love
Kev's
to
really
do it
good
because I
at
love
getting.
it, but. Well, I should sell them soon because I'm running out of space. So that is the reason. There you go. That's
What
the
you
thing.
should do is keep the originals because they're amazing.
Yeah,
it's
sell
nice for you to
prints on
have all
Etsy.
the work put in and create prints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I can sell prints. That's a good idea.
Go on Etsy, do print on demand, and you'll just make money in your sleep.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. And actually, Emma, it actually relates to what you like do and talk about because a lot of my paintings at the moment are like about mental health and mind states, and
I love that.
some of them are like self-reflective, so they kind of relate to some of your conversations.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
Oh, Kate, have you watched on BBC? There's a program I watched a couple of episodes on. It's got, do you know Chris Packham?
Yes.
Yes.
Does the birds and the stuff out.
Yeah.
He's got a program on BBC at the moment that's about, because he's got
Autism.
is it autism? Yeah, he's done
Extremely
a program
mild
which is
case.
really good. Yeah, but his daughter's got dyslexia, and he's done a program on dyslexia, which is not just about not being able to write properly. It affects your brain, your anxiety, your ability to focus, and
I know,
a million
Alex.
other things.
And communicate.
And he does one with
That
ADHD.
is true.
And he actually goes and talks to a couple of people that have them and their experiences in life, and then helps them create a little short film to show their family, to show them how they feel, because they can't communicate to their own family how they feel. And it's light-hearted, but it's beautiful. It's on BBC right now. It's
And you say words wrong, and when you're on a podcast and your two other hosts pick you up on it.
unfortunately
I
because
feel you, Drew. It happens to me a lot.
we deal in facts, so we have to pick
I'll
up a
watch it
little
when
bit.
I'm back in the UK.
It's-
You have to
soon.
be put
I'll
on.
watch.
You're right. I need to do my homework. It's fine.
No, it's not your fault. But when you say Vince Rames, I've got to tell the guys that you
I mean, Vin.
Vin right is Vine.
I think I
right?
said Ving as well at one point. I gave him a G just because he's a badass, but why not?
Yeah. So that happens occasionally. It's not your fault. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is our 100th episode, and we've got a few quizzes set up. And Emma, do you want to go first? I don't know how you want to introduce it.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, for the 100th episode, obviously, I'm also curious to hear like what your guys' take on recording 100 episodes. That's not just 100 episodes; that's 100 conversations. So it's just fascinating how your friendship must have evolved as well over the last year, with so many chats. I don't know if I have any friends who I've spoken to that often.
Oh.
Which seems really special. But I've put together 3 rounds of a quiz. There's just one question each to test how well you guys know each other.
Dun, dun, dun.
This might be where we all
It's
fall
funny,
out.
it's
You know,
funny,
after
but
this
just to
episode
cover off,
62,
we've been on it before, but just to cover off how we even started this was we just decided for some random reason, like we as which a lot of guys don't have, I don't think, don't really have like a friend group. We have like just like a network, like family, like, and then in mine it's like these two, Kate would be in there, like, and I've got a bunch of other mates like the Ecotape boys, like Mike and that, and we've all been like super good friends for like over 20 years. And like, it's really a group of about 20 to 30 people, which sounds a lot, but it's not really that many if you think about it. That you've been like that for like over 20 years. It's insane. Or like 22
And just because you
years.
don't see each
And it's
other
like not
all the
even
time, you
like,
fall into
it's
it.
a weird thing. Because like me and Kev just randomly, I don't know why, spoke to each other, but we hadn't spoke for years, like face to face. We messaged, and then honestly, straight in there, wasn't it? And then we were like, get Drew in, bam, straight in there. Get Kate in, bam, straight in there. It's like it was yesterday. It was like 2004 was yesterday.
Can I say a really spooky thing on that though? I was I was hanging out with my mate Adam and James, and we were going to see movies, and I said we should create a movie podcast, and they were like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." And unfortunately, my friends just say yes to things, and
But he
nothing ever
replaced the
happens.
James,
Right?
and you couldn't find another Adam, so you came along.
Exactly. No, but and then I went back to my wife and I was like, babe, I really would love to do like a podcast on the things that I'm passionate about. And I kept kind of putting that out like to the ether. This was me manifesting, right? And then literally I get a call at some point from Kev, and Kev's like, you've got a mic and stuff, right? And you love films and all this. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, we're thinking of doing like a podcast. And I was like, no,
well, at no
way.
point did we think we were going to do a
Like,
podcast. We were just doing
movies.
video calls and having a laugh, and we were like, should we just record it for
James
a
is
joke?
going to interrupt you. No, it's fine. And
No,
then
it was always going to be a well, from my perspective, it was always going to be a podcast. Maybe not from everyone else's, but it was Emma started everything. It was me posting things about films I liked, Emma telling me I should film myself. Then I did that. Then James contacting saying we should do a podcast or we should just meet up and chat. And then I was like, well, no offense, but just me and James would be insane. We need someone else to anchor it a little bit. I was like, who likes films? I was like, oh, Drew does voiceover work. He's got a mic. You're a criteria. Already got the equipment.
yeah.
I think you make a nice balance. Kev is the ultra organised. Drew's kind of the calming one. James is kind of the wild card.
Well, I will say one thing. I will say one thing though on the subject of what Emma talks about, the whole like male loneliness thing that's like going on at the moment. That is where it stemmed from my point of view. Like I was just like, ugh, I need to be occupying the mind. So reached out, and then boof, this became.
Yeah, James's way of reaching out is proper random. Like I hadn't heard from him in years, and he sent me a photo of his TV, and it was a picture, an obscure picture of a film. He was watching a film. He just took a photo during the film, and he just went, "What's this?" That's the message I got after like 6 years. Like, what's this? I was like, looking at it, goes, is that Ghostbusters? Is that like a really obscure scene of some like little minor person talking to someone else? He was like, nailed it. Didn't hear again for another year. Sent me another one.
Kind of how I communicate.
Those two are so good at that as well. In our little Rage Whale WhatsApp, randomly, James will do that. He'll go, name the film. And I'll be like, and then Kevin will be like, bling, and he'll get it. And I'll be like, that's it. And then it'll be the same with Kevin. And there's me claiming to be a movie buff, and these two nail it off the most
But that's how it
obscure
all
photos.
started for me. On like not to start on a low point, but that is where it came from. Just like needed to reach out, and then Kev reached back.
And we needed an excuse to speak.
That you reached out looking for that, and you got it in abundance. 100 episodes.
Oh yeah, thank God. Now I was reaching out for, did I? Jesus.
And
I loved about, as a listener, like it was originally a movie podcast, but it's turned into much more than that. Like you've had some really interesting conversations on mental health. It's also reconnected a load of our friendship group again. It's also just been really funny at times. It's also been a lot of tangents. Like some episodes are just
Tangents? What do you
nothing
mean?
to do with movies, and that's fine.
Falls off a cliff.
Kev's also deleted a lot of things I've said over the time.
Had to.
Not surprised.
yeah, I've stopped doing it now. So if you put yourself in hot water, it's your own fault.
Be
now.
careful, dude.
I kept one in a couple of episodes ago, which is only bad if you watch the visuals.
The funny thing is,
but
one
it's
where you said recently deleting that, and then everyone just starts cracking up, and I can't even remember what it was.
not repeatable. That's what
You've lobstered yourself, James.
Fact
That's
check
the
was
new
my
word now
favourite
for
one of
you.
the year, to be fair.
Oh God!
Or Cooper Cock.
Again, October cocked.
But it
These
was
might be
also,
questions,
I
guys.
have
We
I
might be
constantly
cheating.
unfavourite them and favourite them on TikTok, so
TikTok.
they stay near the top.
yeah. But it was
Giving
also
away our
good,
secrets.
it was also a good reason to like reconnect with other people as well. Like Kate, like me and Kate haven't spoken for fucking years, but I always think of her as very close, even though we don't get a chance to speak. So it's a great excuse to get her on and like hang out because we haven't seen each other in 2
We
decades.
met the great Emmanuel
which is
Bonamy.
insane.
Who'd have thought?
And we met Emmanuel Bonamy.
Thanks to Gareth
Who'd
though
have
as
thought
well,
that
our
running
biggest fan.
gag? Emma's familiar with the Emmanuel Bonamy thing, isn't she?
Yes.
Like the
yes.
running gag, like just for a joke, we were like doing, oh no, je m'appelle with, oh no, get the bicycle, oh no, Jean-Claude, the baguette, like taking a piss out of French people. Le spudeur, and then randomly 6-7 months later, we get a guy on.
We
He's
get the
actually a
coolest
relatively
French
like
cat.
well-known like French actor, but obviously the French
Yeah,
aren't
he's
known for their like cinema, are they? But
Nice guy.
But he's
such
the
a good
coolest guy. Like he's the nicest.
He's on
Can you imagine-
NCIS right now.
but
Can you imagine being like well, you don't even have to be French, but can you imagine being like a quite well-known actor, and then just there's a random podcast about you, and we even said that as like a meta thing, and then someone's like, "Can you come on our podcast?" So like, these guys are talking about me on various episodes.
honestly,
Yeah,
it
okay,
cracked me
I'll
up
pop on.
when
You
I
know
think
they're
Kev
taking a
said,
mick,
Emmanuel, or was it Kate maybe that said, Emmanuel said, when we get you on, like that's it, we're gonna end the whole thing, and he was like, yeah, you should end it now. It's like,
Right,
Oh.
should we go to Emma's quiz? Because I
Yeah.
feel like
Okay.
our anecdotes could be non-ending.
So, how I've structured it, so there's 9 questions total, 3 rounds. We're going to cover the basics, personality, and then some like funnier questions. So, how I want this to work is I'm going to ask you guys a question about one person, and I want you to write your answer on your paper. Don't tell
Emma, on the
anyone.
slide, you doing
And
like
then
a disc study of us? You're like, we're going to gauge your personalities, and I feel like there's a disc study coming on where we're going to get like,
You're gonna be able to
You know
log
what I
into
mean,
our
don't you?
bank account.
Do I score it as the person on the scores? How do they get
we're
points?
basically the person who has the answer because it's about them will tell us what the answer is, and then it's either right or wrong. So if
Okay.
it's right, you get
Ah,
points.
that's clever.
And by the way, I can see you've got a weird janky pen and you've got a pencil. Why have you not got this?
haha.
Oh, James does.
I got this 'cause it's
Drew.
thicker, so you'll be able to read it easier, because I'm,
Good.
thinking of you lot.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
What's my Ragewell pen?
Don't worry about
I was in Korea once, and I went to a poo cafe, and I got a poo pen. So
I
do
was
that.
in Korea once. I'm assuming it was
There you go.
South Korea, because you've come back.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay. So the first question's about Kevin.
Hate that guy.
Okay. So Kevin, either write the answer or wait until the others have shown their answer to tell us. Okay.
Okay.
And these
Is
are
he
really
close his
serious
eyes?
questions.
Oh, okay.
No, we all
So-
write the answer and you've
I'm
got
gonna
you've got to
join
get
in
my
anyway.
answer right.
Yeah, join in, Kate. Okay, it's a really serious quiz, and your friendship is at stake.
Give me
I
2
know, I'm
seconds.
scared. There might not be a season 2 if they say you've thrown us all under the bus here. I hope you realise that, Emma.
Pay attention. James has fucked off. Classic James.
He's scared.
Come for a 20-minute wee.
Okay.
Okay.
It's quiz time! Let the games begin.
We're listening.
Question 1. about Kevin. What is Kevin's full
What the
name, including middle name?
Where the hell is my
Including-
pen gone?
Including middle names.
Middle names.
I don't need to write this one down.
That's
Just
good,
lost my
Kev.
bloody pen.
No cheating.
2 secs, lost my freaking pen.
What, did you just catapult it like a 5-year-old?
Yeah, I know. It just jumped when I Oh, here it is.
I don't think anyone knows. I think Kate might know. I think
2
Kate might
secs,
have
let me
the
put it right
strongest.
down.
I'm guessing then. I'm just purely. Did you say it in an episode though?
Oh shit, Kate!
No spoilers.
No, Kate, your recording's failed.
Oh,
Ah.
bloody Swiss.
Right, pause.
Oh no, she's gone.
Don't worry, she'll come back a second. Stopped everything until now. Save. Continue. Right, everyone, pause. You've got plenty of time to write your answer. I'll just mark this. We'll just clip this.
She's off eating a
Oh, she's read
Toblerone,
it.
whatever else they do in Switzerland.
I recently went to Zurich and I fell in
I'm
love.
going in
You guys
February.
I went to see a friend, and it's just like
Yeah, I really want to go.
to be a local. I think as a tourist, it just costs you an arm and a leg, but if you're staying with friends, it's so
Yeah.
nice to visit.
Here we go. Kate's gone.
She's
There we
back.
go. You're back.
No,
What did it say when your recording fell? Just so I know.
It said it's saved, and it didn't say anything to do with my phone because I tried to use my phone again, but it didn't say because I'm on. My phones. I'm on my third one since Christmas now.
How are you on your third phone since Christmas?
Because she loses things.
I broke a few.
How did you break your phone?
Was it data issue?
No, one I just kept using it for painting and leaving it in water, and then like the selfie camera wouldn't work, so I couldn't
Hey,
take
next time
photos
you
of
break a
like
phone, send me your PO box. I'll send you a phone. I have several just here.
Yeah, that will save me a lot of money. I'm
So-
going to try and make this one last. Anyway, I thought
Wait, to stay on topic, not how did you lose all your phones? Like, what happened when the warning came up? Was it a data thing or?
it said it's saved, and not to do with data, something else, something
Okay.
about.
So are you on a laptop now or the phone
Yeah.
again?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Next time you
great.
lose a phone, just message me. I'll send you a phone.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Next time you use a laptop, we'll send you a laptop as well.
Right.
I'm not committing to that.
fantastic.
All right.
He won't even get himself a bloody laptop.
Okay.
Right.
What did you
Cut.
answer?
Right, I've got
Back to
Kevin's
it.
middle name.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
do you all have it?
Yeah.
You got something written down? Okay. Everyone show the camera what you've written down. Kevin William James Scullion. I can't read yours, Kate.
I thought there was a
Did
change
you
in
go
it. Damn it.
Malcolm?
Malcolm.
Did you go Malcolm?
Yeah.
William James.
Okay,
this is embarrassing. What?
What is it, Kev?
Was it Kate?
I've got it wrong, but I think your middle name's wrong. John.
Well, Kate's the only one that's half right. None of you, you're rubbish. It's Kevin John Henry Scullion.
I knew it was John.
Like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I just said you're half right.
Oh. Yeah, I got a point.
No, he's a
I
snow.
like you.
So, Kate, you need to remember to give yourself a point. I think it's a bit hard to have two middle names,
I
but
just
you can have
thought
a point.
Malcolm.
I knew you
It's
had
Scottish,
two.
isn't it?
Do I get points for that? I knew you had two.
No, loser.
Yeah.
You wrote your own name, James. You might as well have
Force
just.
of habit.
Look, point for
You
me, and then I
shiny
write an
stuff.
L. An L, loser, under your name.
You're
Okay?
-1.
I mean, that's a no.
Minus one.
Don't worry. If Emma asks what your middle names are, zero idea. So,
Is that an X?
Well, they're all different. I'm
No,
I
not.
don't
don't
even know what
explain
mine
that.
is anymore.
That's
Okay,
yeah, so
question
Kate, you're
2.
marking it.
Question 2. This one's about
Oh,
Drew.
God.
What
It's Drew's surname.
is Drew's birthday date? When's Drew's birthday? Your face, James!
Oh God.
20
I
years
don't know when
friendship.
my dad's birthday is.
No, but I mean, it's not as. Yeah.
No clues. Drew's birthday, including the year.
So I just don't know the year.
Yeah.
Include the year.
Wait, is it the
It's
full?
every
I
year.
don't even know any of my friends' birthdays.
Wait, is it the month or the full?
Oh, Emma.
Full birthday.
It could be
No, I
wrong.
know it's my birthday. Is it the full?
The full
I don't know the
birthday.
year, but I know the date and the month.
Best guess.
I know my birthday. I
it-
know Reef's birthday.
Could
You
be
gotta
wrong.
write
Is
it down.
21st of September.
What did you look? I said
Okay.
September. Legit. Before I wrote it down afterwards. I did write September.
I'm not even playing, and I'm
Is
just
September
smashing
right?
it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did get that. I
Did you
put
guys-
it way too
Come on, you
fast.
play the quiz.
We talked about our ages, and I said I'm 21st of August, and you said you're
I'm buying a
21st of
lottery
September.
ticket.
So I remember.
Kev, what's your guess?
Kev's still writing it down now.
Don't be
I can't
swayed.
fucking
Don't be
remember
swayed
the
by Kate.
date.
Oh, Kev's just still writing
I
stuff
was
down.
gonna
He's not
say,
Googling.
I love
Kev's
you
on
regardless of
Facebook.
this because I feel like I'm gonna. This is really testing us.
Drew,
like,
I got your
I
day,
guess
your
it's
day
not-
of birth right, September.
It's all right, boys. You got
What
first.
It's not.
year?
It's
I'm
not
not even
September.
saying-
Drew hasn't given his
Right.
answer
Oh, is it
yet.
not
It's not
September? Oh,
September.
I'm
No.
poker facing you guys.
It's
Okay.
earlier. It's like March.
I have no idea.
No.
I'm poker facing you guys.
Mine's easy, same as the rocks.
It was. Was it like? No, it was towards the end, wasn't it?
Hurry up, Kev. Bloody hell, it's not that much.
Oh,
I think we're all
Kev's
going to fail
slowly typing
on
through
knowing
Facebook
each other.
memory. You
I was
see him when he
hoping-
last said
Is
happy
anyone gonna
birthday.
get
to
this?
hilarious.
Drew.
Look, guys, this is so revealing of us because I thought it was going to be more about, say, a scenario or what kind of job did.
Well, we'll start with the basics.
I
and then
remember
we're
my
gonna work
parents
up.
and Sadie's. Other than that, I'm.
That's what I'm
out.
saying, dude. Like, I'm
Okay.
terrible.
Let's get all your guesses
Same. I remember my
on the
parents
screen.
and Sadie's, but anyone else's, I have no idea.
I'm getting deja vu though here. I'm actually getting a really scary deja vu.
Oh,
Day after. What's that film called again?
Oh, it's no.
Everyone
It's
dies?
not too far away. Is it not?
It's either
August.
July or September, 21st, I reckon.
We're taking too long. I'll go
Emma,
August.
when's your birthday?
November, 14th of November.
Strong date.
Instantly gone. Never remember that again. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
can we
going.
get
I'm going
the-
August.
I want a number, a month, and a year.
So do I, so I can write it down.
Got that ever etched now
12th
on my
12th
thing. So
12th of
Aw.
August, 84.
Until you lose that piece of
Can we
paper.
get 3 points? A
probably
year,
should
a
open
month,
that
and a
bill, to be
date.
fair, rather than write
Yes.
the book.
Right, yeah.
Okay, right. Everyone shut up and answer it. I'll
3
go
points are up for grabs.
5th of August, 84. Obviously, it's not.
He was 83, wasn't he?
Nope.
Am I allowed to interject now? Or
No,
Yeah.
everyone needs to give their answers and then you can
Oh.
tell.
Is it September or not?
You need to
I'm
give your
saying
answer.
September
Kate.
83.
We will never get through this quiz if no one
Okay, I'm
answers the
going to
question.
go for September. I might be wrong, but I'm going to say 21st of September 1985.
James.
September 83.
What number?
11th for a laugh.
Right, Drew, what is it?
it's 31st of August, 1984.
Ah.
I got the month and the year.
I was
got
only
two.
11 days off and a year.
So,
Yeah,
Kate,
you were 20 days off, James. You
September
said 11.
11th. Yours was 31st of August, wasn't it?
31, yeah, but 11 plus 20 is 31.
Do you not know how dates work?
and he's 84, not 83. I'm 83. I'm the older
Well,
one.
you are old, Kev. 83.
So, Kate, I got two. I got two
Yeah,
there.
give
I got
Kev the
two.
points. Fair play to that.
All right.
Go on. Question
I'm not happy
3.
about it, but
Okay,
I will.
question
How long
3.
in
Wait, this is
inches
awkward. Does
Kev's
that mean
question?
Kev is a better friend than James? I mean, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's a terrible friend.
Okay, question 3
So
is
good.
about James.
Oh.
Side question. James, did you go to
No.
uni? Okay.
He
great.
wouldn't have let
My
me in.
question is
What did you study at uni?
no. My question is, what was James's favorite subject at school?
Can we include college, or are we talking just school? Because that's very different,
Is it?
and I've got a very different answer. if it's
Yeah,
college.
Do you
I
have
would
a- like
say
an
college is a
ABC?
better
Wait.
thing. School's kind
Can
of a...
Can we go
for me.
college?
Okay,
Well,
let's go
this is-
college.
This is exciting. Do you have an ABC though? Is there like a? Is it multiple choice?
It's,
No,
so
no.
I've got 3 rounds.
She doesn't
with
know
one
the
question
answer, does
about
she?
I don't know the answer.
Oh.
She doesn't know him.
This is how confident Emma is. Like Emma says it like I have the answers of all of this, and I was
No,
like,
no.
how do you know all this?
I've got my.
No,
I've got,
each person has the answer, but
I've
there's
got
a
my
right and
answer.
wrong.
I've got my answer.
Drew, have you got an answer?
I got an answer.
Okay, so I need you 3 to tell the answers.
I'm not
before
entirely sure
James
I know the
reveals.
answer to that.
You'll know when I say it.
No, you can't change the
My
answer.
education
No,
started
I'll-
after
no, I'm-
college.
No. Well, Drew, what do you think?
I thought art.
Okay. Kate. I'm going film studies.
What is it, James?
Are you going to do film
I
studies
didn't
in
like
school?
film studies because I
College
thought
was
A-level
better.
film studies was an English exam. because 60% of what you got graded on was about writing, not doing art. So yeah, it pissed me off.
Must be
I would say, if
also-
anything at college, the thing I learnt the most about was photography.
Fun fact, Emma, I think my brother taught James
Yeah,
film
because I
studies.
learned how to develop photos and like compose and stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, I'd say photography was my thing. Or
Close.
Well, that's art, so Kate gets a point.
And so does Drew.
I said art. I get a point.
Andrew. So I don't get a point, and it was in film studies you learned
I didn't learn
photography.
anything at college
Is
and school.
photography the same as
That's the way
art?
it's it with me.
Do
I
I-
didn't learn anything at college and school. I learned everything in the last 6 years.
Does he deserve a point, Emma?
Do I get a point, James?
I don't know.
I would say,
James
yeah, because it's a
decide.
tricky question. I literally didn't learn anything at college and school. Like, I've learned everything in the last 10 years on the internet.
But you do that amazing graffiti artwork,
Yeah.
like the spray
I learned
paint
that,
stuff.
I
So
learned
it wasn't
that by
learned.
going out with a spray can and getting
It
creative.
wasn't learned. What was your favourite? What was your favourite?
Yeah, what was your
Yeah.
favourite
My
subject?
favourite
What did
was
you
probably
enjoy?
psychology.
Oh, now we're all over the
Okay,
place.
so no points.
Let's stick to the points. Everyone's
No
My
got
point.
points.
favourite would have been probably film media studies.
Okay, but you can't keep
told
So then,
you.
changing
wait, so
around.
then we lose our points and he
That was
gains a
one you
point.
learned the most from, you said initially.
No, what's your
No,
favourite?
film
What you
media,
enjoyed.
yeah. We
Your
got to go
favourite.
to New York and do all that stuff. It was
Okay.
cool.
1 point for Kev.
Good
Wait,
luck,
so
Kate.
Kev won and we lost.
So, Kate, you've got to remove your points and have new
Yeah.
one.
Well, I've got a point at the start, so it's okay.
Okay.
You might be
Yeah.
the lead, but
Right.
Wait, do I
next-
get 3 points for knowing my own birthday?
Yes.
No.
you get -1 for that.
You don't
No,
get
but
any
seriously,
If
points.
because
you know
that's
the
part
time,
of the
you've got one,
9
you get an extra
No.
point.
I
I
didn't
didn't
get-
do
I didn't
anything for points.
I didn't get points for knowing my own middle name, Drew.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Okay.
No, it's not. Sorry, I'm the scorer, and I say no.
And
So-
James didn't get a
I
point.
wonder how
for-
you get points.
James didn't get a point for naming every subject he did because he
I
didn't know
didn't
the
learn
question.
anything
It
in
was
college,
unfair.
and I think I learned everything in the last 10 years since then.
You get a point for
Okay,
being good.
let's move on.
Okay, round 2 is on personality.
God.
Question about Kev.
James does not have one. Sorry, carry on.
1 point.
Correct.
Okay, question 1. What is Kevin's worst pet
This
peeve?
is a disc theory thing, isn't it? We're going to get graded after this.
It's gotten serious all of a sudden.
Okay, I've got it.
I think I've gone a step above a pet peeve. The things that makes me want to go violent.
I think I've gone with
as
that as well,
opposed to-
Kev.
No tips.
I don't. Well, yeah, I
That's
only
what Kev
have
says
0
to
to
all the
100.
boys. No tips.
He
Just-
says that's the tip.
A lot of air silence.
Emma
here,
has
so who's
annoyingly
written an
good teeth,
answer?
doesn't she?
I know.
Colgate.
Don't you think?
Colgate.
It's like
man.
he's from
Like,
Liverpool or
irritatingly
something.
good teeth.
They're real, by the way,
When I was
folks.
little, though, my head was too small to fit all my teeth in. So I used to go to the
So it's a
dentist.
spitting
And
image character.
they
So
would
they just throw
say-
your head. They just pump your head.
they'd call me a beaver because my teeth coming through were so
The
big.
dentist called
Oh,
you that.
yeah.
The dentist. They're like, careful, you're going to be a beaver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We-
a bit harsh.
Your head grew into your teeth. Don't worry. It's all
Most
proportion.
kids leave the dentist with a lollipop. Your one gave you a log of wood. So it's giving me a bit of wood
Is
again.
it
isn't it?
flavoured wood? Was it flavoured wood?
All right, who's got answers?
Do you have answers?
Yeah,
Can everyone show the camera, please?
I've got many
Kevin's
answers.
worst pet peeve is.
Is Quiff not complying?
I've put,
Correct.
okay, I've put rude people. I've put disorganisation and mess because he's very organised. And then I put unicorns and rainbows because he is a death metal
I
lord.
thought you said a homophobe then. I was about to say, Jesus. Could have gone south.
Drew?
I put James interrupting.
My first one was going to be James interrupting Drew.
To be fair, you probably all get a point. I wrote down my literal words. I wrote down was rude, racist, and cruelty to animals.
Hmm.
And
Hair issues.
Kate wrote down rude.
I
But
wrote, what?
you wrote down rude. That was your first thing. So that was literally what I wrote down. But I agree. James in general, just putting the word James anywhere is correct. And my quiff, yeah, it's a pain in the arse sometimes getting his hair to look this shit.
So are you giving everyone points?
I think
Everyone gets
so.
points.
Maybe Kate gets one and those two get half because
Oh,
they were.
okay.
I don't know. It was pet peeve, which is lower down.
It was
So,
also
yeah.
A point for the being a death metal lord.
Okay, you can have two. The boys
You're
can get
buttering
one.
up Kev. That it's not called butter up Kev. It's
Right.
tongue out of his ass.
The
Point.
boys
Oh.
get one, and you can have two
Thanks.
because you wrote down more things.
I've also given myself a few more points for them.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be like saying like Kev is an amazing chef, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah."
He's
have
not. He's
point."
a vegan.
All Kev used to eat was beans and chips. He's
Kev makes a killer beans on toast where no beans were killed during the making of it.
right. Okay, guys, we're never going to get through this.
I know.
Question 2.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
3
Drew,
quizzes
shut
once
up.
we finish this one.
All right,
Yeah,
let's go.
let's
Let's
just
go.
go quick fire. About Drew. What would Drew's death row meal be? Like last meal you can request. What would that
I don't
be for
think
Drew?
anyone will get this.
It's okay.
And being dyslexic, I can't even spell it.
Well, that makes me think
Ooh,
I've got
that's
it.
a tip. It's not pizza,
Is
everyone.
it steak? I'm joking. No, I think I've got it.
The stakes are high. The stakes are high on this one.
Okay. Answers?
Cold cornflakes in his pants.
Yes. That's a callback, Emma. If you've not heard, he did an audition for a cornflakes brand, and he had to sit in his pants and eat and let it dribble down him.
Yeah.
And he didn't get
I
it.
don't know how many guests know that
And he
now.
didn't
Like
get
everyone.
the part because
When did he
he's too
get the point?
hairy. The milk just ran round his hairy chest. They were like, "That's disgusting." Out.
Yeah, but then the irony is, my
Oh.
agent was saying that the guy looks pretty similar to you, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
So yeah,
a shaved chest.
just
Right.
not as hairy. Yeah.
Kate, what's your answer?
My answer is, I mean, I think you can't get this wrong. Food.
That doesn't count.
No.
That doesn't count. What
My-
meal would you have? Food.
What's the bloody
My answer
Swiss
is
sitting on the
ratatouille.
fence?
Mine's ratatouille.
What?
I
Really?
love ratatouille.
Right.
No, it's
Something healthy. It's in the salady world.
It's Turkish. I believe it's a Turkish
Hashish.
dish.
Kebab.
It's shakshuka.
Oh, the egg thing.
That
Yeah.
was so specific.
You get a point because no one got it, and Mandan gets a point for a good answer.
Do I get a point for no one
No.
getting it?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
never get a
I'm in
point.
charge of the scoring. I'm going to make it up.
But hang on, Emma's the
Kate
point
is the
master.
score
and you're the-
master, and I get points for actually
Yeah.
paying attention occasionally to what you say.
No
and
one
for
gets
not interrupting, you
Emma,
get
next
points.
question.
I'm sure there are going to be some people listening who are like a stickler for rules who are going to be
I'll
really
be honest,
annoyed.
there's probably no one
Yeah,
listening.
Yeah.
that's true.
This is the one that more people might listen to because it's got 100
Okay,
on
so
it.
to the
and
two
this is
people
the
listening,
weirdest
Gareth and
episode.
whoever accidentally pressed the button, I apologise.
You did say you put the neurodivergent person in charge of scores. It's going to be a bit random, might be a bit fun.
I believe in you, Kate.
There's no system.
Hey.
here.
Wait,
I
Kate, we have
believe
discount
you,
us as well, because then we're really screwed.
You do.
Oh god, yeah, me too. Me too.
Woo!
Okay, next question about James. What is one word or phrase that James says all the time?
I've got a bunch.
Pick your top one and it has to match James's answer.
Oh,
I'll just say I won't write it.
I've got so many.
And they're totally
Mm.
stolen from other shows.
No
Is it a sentence or like his own
It's
one
not
or
mine.
just something
Nothing
he
I
says?
come up with. I
A
completely
word or
steal
phrase.
everything from
Word.
everywhere else.
It could be The Usual Suspects is the greatest film. It could
There's
be
two things I say
Have.
a lot.
20 different
There's two
stories.
things I say a lot. And
I'm
I've
go-
got a T-shirt with one of them in my wardrobe.
Title of your sex tape.
That's one of them. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Thank you, Jake Peralta.
And I'm going Spider-Verse.
Okay, answers, please.
Okay, I've got 2 answers. He says Spider-Verse is
It is.
amazing. And then my other answer is he says that's what she
that is
said.
correct. That is what she said.
Doesn't
I've said it
surprise
twice
me.
in this episode already.
Yeah, I've got Spider-Verse is probably the best film ever
yeah, it
made.
is.
And the other one is you should see what Reef's into now.
Oh God, yeah, you should.
He says
That's
that.
cute, but correct. Yeah, that comes up frequently, but that's not annoying. That's the nicest one.
Wait, these weren't annoying though. This
No,
was
no,
just
not
what
annoying.
he
No, I'm just
says.
saying that's
He is annoying
that's-
though.
Okay. Kev's what?
Yeah, but I think
what-
that's a Freudian slip there you've just done there. You said things that aren't annoying.
No, he is kind of annoying.
Well, do you know that Reef is repping Ragewell at the moment? I don't know if you can see that, Emma.
Oh, what is it?
That's why it's a
Sticker?
Nintendo Switch. Yeah.
The Ragewell sticker.
Ah,
And that's James and I with a couple of minions there. So
So, James, what is your answer? What is the
It
answer?
would be that's what she said, and Spider-Verse 2 is the greatest one of all time. I do bring up all the time, yeah.
So we all get 1 point, I think.
What if I said both phrases?
Oh, yeah, you get
said
2.
both.
You should get 2.
That's a bonus.
Yeah, you got 2.
Did you say about Spider-Verse, Kev? I'm just.
Yeah, that was the
Kev's
one
like,
I said,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I literally only wrote down
Mhm.
Spider-Verse. But, right, so we're in the
Okay.
last 3 questions.
Round 3.
Did you say Kate's got a quiz as well?
No, I've got 3
You've got
quizzes.
3. G
Okay.
Swizz.
The quick
Yeah.
fire.
We'll just finish with the round 3 from me.
Take your time,
it's
Emma.
about Kevin. What's Kevin's guilty pleasure TV show or film?
Oh, I know exactly what
Guilty
this is.
pleasure.
I wouldn't even call it guilty pleasure, but not what you'd expect. What's this? What's the
Drew's
By the way,
struggling.
I want to hear the rest of your questions. Don't cut it off.
Emma, what's
I
the
don't know.
section?
I know the TV series, but I can't remember the name of the goddamn.
It was personal and personality. What's this section called? Is it just TV and film?
This is I called it funny, but then I think I changed the questions.
Oh, okay. Try to think. What can I think of? Anything?
Oh,
This
actually,
program probably sums up Kev to me as well.
Well, you've got it wrong then.
I don't think I have.
What do I watch on? I watch
Oh, nothing to
quite
do
a
what
few
you
things
watch.
on
This program just sums you up to me. I'm not going for points,
Brilliant.
Kev. I'm going for
What?
defamation.
What is it? Is it Queer Eye?
defamation of character.
Queer Eye. I don't think you're gay. Are you?
You'd have to be gay to watch Queer Eye. You
You
bellend.
said it's something that might accuse you of
So-
being
so-
something.
It's a show about.
Defamation.
Okay,
Okay, should
I've
we
changed
get
my answer.
Okay,
Go on then.
I've got Love is Blind.
Never
You're
seen
a
that.
trash, Kev.
Drew, what's yours?
I put Schitt's Creek.
Well done, Drew.
Is that what
quick
you
I
Is
wrote
it
down
Schitt's
Schitt's Creek.
Did
Love
not
Schitt's
know that.
Creek. And then I changed it to Queer Eye a minute ago because that is a guilty pleasure.
Oh,
Because
love
that
Queer
is
Eye.
brilliant. I've watched all those.
I thought you were going to say the Karate Kid TV series that I can't fucking remember the name of it now.
Cobra
Slip my
Kai.
Yeah,
mind.
it's Cobra Kai.
Open
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Yeah.
No, Cobra
Okay.
Kai. Cobra Kai.
All right.
Okay, question 2 about Drew.
So Drew gets that 1 point, by the way.
Thank you, Kev.
What-
Thank you.
What would be Drew's favorite way to spend his birthday?
100% know that.
Drew doesn't even know.
I don't know, guys. How the fuck are you going to?
Nailed it. I've just realised there's like gaps of airtime. James, why don't you just say it out loud?
Yeah. Do you remember this isn't a visual. This is an audio potentially.
James has written. Oh.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna say that.
I thought you were going to say in a G-string eating feckin' special
No, I'm not
K.
using the
James
same
has
material twice.
written with Kevin a sauna.
I hope that's the right answer, Drew.
What's that?
I hope James's answer is
Kev's
correct.
trousers
You-
just
you
got
mean-
shorter on that answer.
Is that you and me in the sauna?
Kate, what's your answer?
I put touching up a grandma with an alien.
Wow, hers was worse. I didn't think mine would be
It's
drunk.
referenced to the episode. Drew knows what it's about.
if Sigourney Weaver's watching as well.
Yeah.
Shit, am I the one
what's
that
yours?
takes these things seriously?
Sigourney Weaver
also
gets the
put
call.
nice
We got
up.
a new Alien film. You're not going to like the script. She's like, yeah, I'll do it.
I
Okay.
answer with his wife on holiday, which is a nice answer.
I
Aw.
put with his wife and cats or on the beach.
Boom. I literally put, guys, kid you not, it says chilling. Fuck me. Chilling with my wife and cats.
I get a
Aw,
point for that. I was kind
Bit
of
rude,
right.
that's
really.
wholesome.
So I get 2 then because I said wife and cats and beach.
Okay, you get 2.
And life
James
is a beach.
gets -1 for putting Kevin naked in a hot
No,
tub.
I gave him a point for that because it was hilarious.
Okay, last question. About James.
Oh, God.
What
Emma's sick
is-
of us already.
What is
sorry.
James's favourite swear word?
Oh, I don't think I have one.
Pick your favourite.
Oh.
No, I really, I try to stay polite because my work, I have to like try and be creative with my swear words. Because what I do for a job, so I have to get
Yeah,
like
that's like me.
creative.
That's like me, man. When I used to stub my toe at school, I used to go, "You
Yeah, like I
French
have to say
baguette,"
like, oh,
and it
son
was
of a
like
biscuit and stuff like that.
Okay, so write down your favourite one.
Oh no, I know my favourite one. Oh, you're a damn. I say it. My favourite swear to say is, oh, you fucking. Like, if someone rings me up at
Wait,
work and I'm
don't
talking
say
to
it.
someone and they
What?
wind me
Wait,
up.
no, don't say it yet.
Like, if I'm talking to
Don't
someone at
say
work
it.
and they wind me
Don't
up, if I
say
hang
it.
the phone up on them, I'll call them one thing.
Are you doing research, Kate?
I might have a book of swear word colouring.
Yeah.
no word colouring.
From my point of view, if I'm on the
Just
phone to someone or I
hand.
meet a client and they wind me up and they leave the building or I know they're out of mind sight, I call them one thing.
Am I allowed to say what I think? Oh.
Go on, you go, Drew.
It does begin with C.
I don't like cussing. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say,
Fine,
fuck,
play
I was
the
gonna say
game.
fucking twat, which technically is a C.
Neither of them words
Cauliflower.
are C. What? Where did you learn words? Like,
He's
The word-
saying the slang word for
Ah,
twat is
is-
say.
you said.
So technically, I'd rather not.
Well, it
There's
does
women-
begin with C, but
No,
it's
yeah,
not that
it's a-
word.
it's a vulgar
You're rude,
word.
just a monkey.
It's a vulgar word, and Australians.
Look what
say
you've
that.
opened up, Emma. This is like the most mild-mannered person's opened up the C-bomb on this
Mm.
chat. I'm going ball sacks or
No,
something to
I
do
do
with
call-
testicles.
no.
It's
There you are.
All back, Kev.
Yeah.
You're psychic.
It's in that
No,
neck of
a
the woods.
regular
It's not
thing
even a
I say
swear
in my
word.
office
It's
is
just rude
cockwomble.
genitalia.
His ball bag's in the neck
No,
of the woods.
cockwomble.
Okay. I think we're all.
Genuinely a colouring in book of swear words.
Yeah, no, I'll call someone a cockwomble if they
I
waste
don't
my
think
time.
any of us got the answer.
Anyone at home wants
Oh,
to
it says shit balls.
I
Oh,
say
I see.
cockwomble because it's
Wonderful.
offensive, but also they clean up the place, don't they? So it's kind of balances.
I like this one. Bastard, and you colour it in.
Bastard.
Lovely. So I don't think anyone gets a point there,
No, 'cause
Kate.
I don't really like to
Okay,
swear
what
or like
are
do that stuff.
the...
Can I give a point to Munden because no one got it?
No, he doesn't get a point
No.
for
You
got
answering
my-
his own
My
question.
job is
It's
not to
nothing.
swear in life. As a parent and as an employee, I
you
can't
had a-
swear.
Emma, you had a quick fire or a bonus.
Do you want to do that? Or do you
Yeah.
want to move on to yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's well quick. Mine's easy. Mine's
Okay.
like A
I
or
use
B.
sex tape.
Go.
Okay, great. There are 5 quick fire ones, and I just want you to, can you quickly write your James, Drew, and Kev, and Kate, and then can you tear them so you can just pull up one for who's most likely to?
Oh, just write a name.
Yeah, just write each of your names and then tear it out so you can just put one up.
I'm going to do.
I feel like it's a
I
little
don't have
arts
to
and
rip.
crafts
I'm just going
session.
to write all three and go like that.
Yeah, sure.
that.
Whatever works for you. And your own name as well.
Oh, me as well.
2 secs.
All right. I know what you're going to do. Like, who does the most, or who is the most?
Most likely
and
to,
then
yeah.
You got. It's more of a vote than a quiz.
Exactly.
And Kate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put down all 4 of our names. Can we put down Emma?
Oh. Yeah, no, we should do
I'm putting
that.
Emma down.
No, I don't think
Yep.
so.
Right. Are we ready, guys?
Are we doing Emma or not?
Ready?
Drew's just talking back and forth in his own world.
Who?
We putting
What, who?
Emma in here or
What?
not?
You?
No,
Who? What? You fucking owl?
these are 5 questions around the film, around the topic of films.
All right.
Okay? You're ready? Okay. So I'm going to say it and then count 3, 2, 1, and you hold up who you think is the answer to that. So, number 1, most likely to fall asleep at the cinema. Okay? 3, 2, 1. We've got
Everyone thinks it's themselves.
James.
I almost did
So
last
James
night
thinks it's
at Mission
himself.
Impossible. I genuinely
thinks it's
fell asleep
himself.
last night at Mission Impossible.
Wait. James thinks it's himself. Kate thinks it's himself. Drew thinks it's James, and I think
On the
it's
basis
Drew.
I did fall
And
asleep
Drew-
last night at Mission Impossible, I'm going with me.
I'd say me as well.
Yeah, but you were there till like 1 a.m. You
Yeah.
numpty.
Kev,
Drew
I'd say
has
me.
literally fallen asleep during 2 films we tried to
Oh,
review, and I went,
Oh,
"What did you
Drew.
think?" And he went, "Fell asleep for 40 minutes." In the
I did
cinema.
put me. I put me as well.
How do we score?
Okay, so James and Drew got the most points, so just give them 1 point each.
Okay.
Okay, number 2, most likely to binge an entire TV series in a
Oh,
day.
God.
And you can only vote for one person. Kev.
I mean, I've got no life.
Kev, you've got
It's a
a
unified
wife
response.
and a cat. Or 2.
So, yeah, but Drew's got more of them than me. Cat's
What's
not
that?
white.
Okay, number 3,
Drew and his harem.
most likely to spoil the ending of a film to someone.
You son of a bitch.
3. I would have voted James as
Split second. That was the least time ever.
Yeah, just
James,
to piss you off.
100%.
Yeah, probably was that. I've never done it. I've
Unanimous.
never done it.
No, you've done it multiple times because you don't
My
know when to
light
stop
is too,
ending the sentence.
too bloody bright.
Okay. Number 4. Who's most likely to rewatch the same comfort film 100 times? 3, 2, 1.
That means we've all got issues. Yeah.
James.
We're all cinephiles. That's
James and Kev. Drew's movies continuously. I think me and James watch TV series more.
we're movie lovers.
Movie, though, I thought. Watch
Did you say movie, Emma, or was it TV?
I said comfort film.
Movie lovers, yeah.
Film.
Oh, Drew then. I'll
Yeah.
go Drew.
I watched
Drew's
Oppenheimer
watched
like
Inception. I said me and James because I
You and
heard-
James.
it was TV.
Yeah, but film is definitely you. You've watched Inception 30 times, which is
Yeah.
not possible.
Okay.
I watched Oppenheimer a lot as well, which is 3 hours. So.
Yeah, that's weird.
And the last one. Who is most likely to pretend they've seen a classic film just to fit in?
Ooh.
God, I can't handle the anxiety of it. So
I actually don't think we would.
I don't think anyone
I've never
would.
lied about
no,
a
I
film
don't
we
think
watched.
anyone would because we wouldn't be able to answer
I
questions.
think we
I think
respect
the
movies
pressure would be
too
too
much.
much.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to?
I
don't think anyone
I
is.
can't put myself in a situation
Okay.
where I
I
don't
feel
know
like it's-
anything.
Yeah, to be fair,
Emma.
I would. I have
Nice.
awful film knowledge.
Yeah. Drew doesn't have to. James
I'll
doesn't have
take
to.
that
I
one.
don't
I
think
can't
Kate
do
would
it.
give
You'll
a
notice
shit
from my
enough to
episodes,
take
I
it.
don't know anything about anything. I just don't talk.
They're great
There's a
episodes.
few of
You
those
should listen to
episodes.
There are
those.
a lot of films though.
Those
I speak in those episodes.
yeah.
Okay, Kate, what are the final points?
Okay, so we have a situation.
Brilliant.
London and Drew
Have to
That's
have a
games
start.
for everyone
Right.
listening.
I love the fact she
6 points
threw out the
there.
London as well. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
Second place. And there's a tiebreaker for first place with me and Kev both having 8 points.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So you're going to have to ask tiebreaker question for second place and tiebreaker question for
Wait,
first
what's
place.
the tiebreaker?
Wait, hang on a
between?
minute. Does that mean Kate is a better friend than James
What's
and I?
the tiebreaker between you and Kev?
yeah.
Me and
Okay,
Kev,
who do we
yeah.
prefer, Kev or Kate?
No, that's
Ready?
not, that's me.
3, 2, 1, go.
I thought you were going to put up your own name there.
I think we need to ask a question.
Ask us a question. It can be
I've
anything.
got one for you then.
Okay.
I've got a good one.
Well, like a most
Bear in
like.
mind, you two
Hey,
sons of
Jake. Oh,
bitches
okay.
have known me 20-something years. What month was I born in?
May.
I put
No, it's
April.
May.
Oh, it's close though. Well done, Kev. You're the winner.
9 points.
Do you know what, Kev? As a teacher, I'm going to give you this:
Mention.
Gold star.
a
No,
smiley
laughing.
face and a tick. And that, right.
That looks like an ice cream.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
much.
I'm sorry. No, I know how amazing you are as an artist. I'm just saying it looked like an ice cream.
Okay, what's next?
Well, it's been a whole hour and I've still got 3 quizzes.
This is called 100 questions. This
Okay,
is 100
maybe we can skip the
episodes.
2 quizzes and just do the Ragewell one. I've got a movie quiz on who's the oldest, and it's 2 actors, and you just got to pick the one who's the oldest. I've got a movie quiz on what film came first, which was released first, and it's between 2 films. So they're all quick and easy. Or should we just skip it and do the actual Ragewell one?
Why don't you do the quick and easy and the Ragewell? I'm sure there's time.
Well, let's do the Ragewell one, then we know that's done.
Can I
then
just
if
say, nothing's ever quick and easy with us. But okay.
No,
That's what she
that
said.
was
Oh,
that was 9 questions. That took an hour.
Emma, you were so patient because I could tell.
I know.
Yeah, we did brilliantly. I love the slight frustration that we're like, okay, and the final question.
Having a classroom of ADHD kids.
Well, there you go.
And did you see the anxiety in her eyes when I said, "Oh, do you want to do the quickfire ones now you've done the 9?" She was like, "I don't think we've got time for that."
No,
You really
you're
want that?
stressed.
Yeah.
Well,
She's like, "Oh God."
Time management isn't quite.
Right. So
Toned
this
it down.
quiz is very specific to our podcast. So the questions you might no one should. There might be a few questions you might actually know the answer, but the majority are ones it's more guessing, and it's interesting, but it is about specific to do of us.
Do you think the listeners will appreciate this as well?
Yes. Okay, so this is because it's interesting. It's educational about the podcast at the same time, but it's multiple choice, so everyone can put down an answer.
I love that.
We'll do each question at a time, so no one's going to be far wrong, and everyone's got a chance of winning. So, including Emma, have you got pen and paper?
I do.
Are you ready for question 1?
Mm-hmm.
Or she does.
It's quiz time! Let the games begin.
How many unique guests have we had on the podcast so far? I'm not talking about each episode's got a guest, the unique guests. So Kate doesn't count for 6 times and Emma doesn't count for 6 times. Individually, how many people we had? The answers are either 32, 18, 25, or 22.
I know the answer.
Stick your answer. How many unique guests
For season 1.
for season 1? 32, 18, 25, or 22. You ready?
Unique guests. Ready?
Go on, James. 18.
Yep.
Emma's 22. Kate's 25. Drew?
Drew's still Googling. Son of a bitch.
I wrote 2 down. Yeah, I'm just looking through the episodes, guys. I put
What do
18 first.
Drew, what have you said? 22?
Yeah, but I put 18 as well, but yeah.
Well, that's one or the other.
Yeah.
There's only one person correct. Well done, Kate. 25.
God damn.
These quizzes today.
James, we are terrible hosts at our own podcast.
There is bonus questions involved, and they're all points as well. The same question. How many, not including today, so I'm not including Kate and Emma today, it's guests prior to today. How many actual guests have we guest episodes have we had? So Kate and Emma can count from multiple times. Is it the same answers? Is it, how many do you think it is? Is it 32, 35, 29, or 30?
What's the question, sorry?
35.
How many guests have we
I'd
had
say.
in total? So Emma, you would count as like 5 or 4, or how many episodes you've been on?
35.
Oh. Yeah, I'd go
I
35.
went 35 too.
32.
Drew gets that point.
Son of a
32.
bitch.
And we've got loads of guests lined up for season 2, guys. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I'm not going to ruin this, but someone already did. Has any of the 3 of us not podded from home? Bonus if you can guess exactly where.
Oh,
Don't shout out. Write it down. Write it down.
Wait, I'm
Has
really confused.
anyone-
In
Us
different
3.
places.
Well, clearly Kate's in Zurich and Emma's in Manchester, but us 3, have any of us not podded from our home?
Well, it's a single word. Do you mean the word?
Who?
Oh,
Okay. Kate?
I put James and Drew and Kev all have. I put James did it in Spain on holiday. I put Drew did it in Brighton in a hotel. And then put Kev did it in a cat brothel.
Okay. Kate gets 2 points and then removed a point because of her cheek. Okay. Kate gets 2. Emma?
You mentioned the story about Spain,
oh
but I
God.
got confused and I thought that was about Drew and not James. So I wrote Drew.
That's all right. You still get the point. Hi, Stan.
Great.
oh.
Drew?
I put the word yes because yes, and then I put myself and James.
Yeah. And James, did you get that
Yeah,
right as
me
well?
and the main man were out in Spain.
Fan Dabby Dozy. Okay. Next question. Who? I can hear background noise.
Who
somewhere.
is watching TV is the next question.
James, you had a noise in the background there. Who was our first guest on the show? Was it Kate? Was it Shed? Sarah?
No.
Was it Gareth? Or was it Max King? Everyone write it down. You got 5 seconds. Emma, you finish first?
I guessed.
I
went
did
for
write Kate,
Max.
but in my own kind of unique way.
I mean, James has written
This is Kate.
hieroglyphics. Okay. Kate? Who was the
That's
first?
me wrote my name. I kind of wrote Gareth and Shed because I couldn't decide, but I put Shed in a box, so maybe that means
It's
something.
my shed in a box.
It's my shed in a box. That's awkward though. That's
Drew?
Kate.
You're all wrong. It was Gareth, and he's going to hate that no one got that right.
Oh,
Yes.
That was a trick question because you didn't mention.
I did.
You
I said
didn't say.
Kate,
Oh, you did.
Sarah, Gareth, and Max King.
What about? I kind of got it right because I
Kate's
kind of
human.
wrote it as one of my multiple choice answers.
You
You
can
get a point
half.
if you write
half.
all the answers down,
You
right?
can get half a point. So that means that if it comes to a tie break,
You're the points master. Do what you want.
I'm sorry, Gareth. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
We love you, Gareth.
We love you, man.
there is okay. There is a bonus one. In fact, no, actually, I'll ask this one. It bounces off it. Which episode was our first guest on? Who is Gareth, by the way? Was it episode 11, 15, 22, or 25? When did Gareth first appear? Drew, you finished. Which one? James, you got to help me
15.
out. That looks
15.
like 1C with a...
That looks like a tattoo, man. You should
15.
Okay. Okay, James is 15. Kate's 11.
get. I love
Emma's
the way Emma
15.
does it. That's so clever. She writes the thing in a
I had to
circle.
write them all down.
11.
Great teeth, better handwriting.
11.
Unbelievable.
So who said 15? It was James and Emma said 15, yeah?
Mhm.
You two are correct.
Son of a.
This one's
didn't
just for
know,
fun. No
Because I
points.
made these videos.
no points, just for fun. Does anyone know the film we discussed, the reason he was on?
The Crow?
Yes. It's the one with Jake Gyllenhaal. It's the
Oh, Roadhouse.
fucking fighting in the
Roadhouse 2.
Description, Drew. What
The
would you
feckin'
call the
Jake
feckin'?
Gyllenhaal.
the fighting in the fucking I think
Okay, next one. Which guest has appeared the most on
Gotta be
Rage Whale?
Kate.
Is it Peter,
No.
Michael, Peter
No,
from New Jersey,
like two
Michael
each.
from Glasgow, Kate from Zurich, or Emma in Manchester?
I would say Emma and Kate are close. Oh.
You need to write it down. You have a chance to write it down. Okay. I'll go to Emma first.
I think Kate.
Kate, do you agree?
Maybe.
That says Kate.
But I put Emma, so I don't.
Okay.
I like the way you wrote my name.
Thanks.
Drew?
Kate.
Okay, so everyone's gone for
Yep.
Kate except Kate.
Story of my
Okay.
life.
Sorry, I'm
Michael's been on 3 times. I thought he'd been on more, to be honest. Michael's been on 3 times.
Thought he'd been on more.
Emma's been on 3 times, 4 times today. Peter's been on 4 times. And Kate has been on 6 times, 7 times
Thank you.
today.
Oh,
So
I've
I
been
was
on-
correct.
didn't really.
So
I
everyone
think
gets...
Kate was my stand-in at one point. She was amazing, and I told you I was like, she's better than me, guys. So that was
I
Yeah,
did a Munden stand-in as well at one point. But I wasn't.
did my beard as well. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, did your beard? Yeah.
so Kate, everyone got Kate except Kate. So Kate's the only one that didn't get that one
So
right.
Kate didn't get Kate.
What is the most listened to episode on Spotify?
Oh, I know.
Is this Rage
So-
Whale or general?
The options are episode 1,
That's a car crash.
What was a guess? Could you put that out?
episode
Why do you have to
episode
do the number? Can't you do what it was about?
episode 1 was just us
No one's listening.
not
to
knowing
that. That's a
anything and
load of
talking
shit.
over each other.
Wait, hang on. 92.
Let me just read the 4 out. Episode 1, just getting to know us and us starting off. Episode 48, which is Emma's first episode, talking about therapy, mental health, etc. Episode 92 with Paul Bullion, talking about Mission Impossible, Peaky Blinders, his roles in those films and series. Or episode 10, where we tell the audience where the name Rage Whale came from.
Where I get drunk and can't say Pac-Man.
Yeah. So, Emma, what are you going for?
I don't know. I know you've said that our episode was popular, but I don't know if that was YouTube as opposed to Spotify.
I've gone for your
Um,
one. 48.
Wait, is this on Spotify or YouTube or whichever?
Just Spotify we're talking about here.
Spotify.
Looks like I've drawn some balls.
Drew,
I
what are you
don't
going
know.
for?
I was going to go for
92.
92.
I'm going to go Paul Bullion.
92. Paul Bullion.
Amazing.
I'm going to go with the Rage Whale, the story
Number
behind
10.
Rage Whale.
And Kate, you've
I
gone
went-
for Emma's.
Kate, it rhymes. Kate went for 48.
Fantastic.
We're in bingo.
Okay, so Drew and James win. It was 92, Paul Bullion. But that was only a couple of weeks ago. Emma's episode about therapy was our number 1 listened to episode until Paul Bullion's one skyrocketed from the Mission Impossible release.
Nice.
Wow.
So, yeah, Paul Bullion's number 1. Emma is number 2. Episode 1 frustratingly, is the third most listened to, and episode 10 is the 10th
Wow.
most listened to.
What's the third one? Sorry, what's the third one?
The first episode.
Number 1, first
What?
episode,
That's
which we
mental.
don't want people to listen to. If you're listening to this, don't go back and listen
Nope.
to number 1. Start
Please
10
don't.
or 57 or 48.
How is that even possible? There's 100 of them, guys. You've got plenty to choose from.
I know, but people like starting.
Actually, you don't have this
beginning
one yet.
with
You don't
words.
have this one yet.
Okay, same question but different. What is the most watched episode on YouTube? Here's the answers. Is it Lewis Saunderson, who is the crying man, this TikTok sensation? That's number 87. Is it the Adolescence episode we did with Emma, doing a spoiler review of Adolescence? I can't even read that one. My writing's so small. Is it the deep dive on Christopher Nolan? Or is it the Deadpool and Wolverine episode? Spoiler special.
Deadpool Wolverine.
I'd go for that one as well.
Me too.
James?
Crying Man.
Crying Man. Okay, so
I also put Crying Man just in case I lose a point.
everyone gets a point except James. It was Deadpool Wolverine.
Okay, take that.
That got the most. Yeah, and then it was the Crying Man. Then it was Emma's episode with Adolescence as one of our top viewed on YouTube.
That was an awesome episode, though. To be fair, that was
And then
awesome.
Christopher Nolan. Okay, this, without me giving too much information, which guest has lived or has lived during the episode recording the furthest from the UK? Is it Aaron, my friend who does photography? Is it Peter? Is it Emmanuel
No,
Bonamy?
we know the answer.
Or is it Liv?
We know the
Yes.
answer.
Is it Liv, who is the
Lawyer.
lawyer and what's the other word for it? Civil servant. Aaron, Peter, Emmanuel Bonamy, or Liv? James?
Peter.
I love your writing.
Thanks.
Okay.
It's next to my answer about Drew that says food, but Peter.
Peter. Emma?
I was going to go Liv.
You're going Liv. And Drew?
I'm torn between Liv and Peter.
Oh, we all.
Make a choice.
I can't remember.
Liv or Peter?
Liv.
You got 3 seconds. Liv.
I'm going to.
I want to live.
Okay.
I want to.
It is Peter.
Feck-a-doodle do.
Point for me.
So
Where-
Liv is
where
in
is-
London. Emmanuel Bonamy is in France, Paris. Aaron is in Sweden. And Peter is in New Jersey.
I thought Liv was
What's
in.
your answer, Emma?
I said Liv.
I thought Liv was in America though when she was talking about.
She has been to America
Mothers.
for university.
I thought she was in America when she was talking to us.
Okay, so next question. Collectively, between the three of us, which film are the I'm going to go to the girls first on this for the answer. But collectively, which film are we most likely to agree on is one of the best movies ever? Here's the 4 options: Usual Suspects, Spider-Verse, The
7.
Shining, or The Crow.
Ooh.
So boys, stay quiet. We're going to go to the girls first. Kate's
I
got
would-
Usual Suspects.
You mentioned Spider-Verse before. I don't know if that's like thrown me off. I would go with The Shining.
The Shining. Drew, what are you going with?
I was thinking Spider-Verse, man.
James?
Yeah, Usual Suspects is the greatest film of all
Collectively,
time.
all 3 of us.
Huh? The Usual
No one gets a
Suspects
point.
is the
It's The
greatest film of
Crow.
all time.
I said collectively, the 3 of us all agree on.
Oh.
I don't think The Usual Suspects
You
is
don't
that
seem like
great.
you
I
agree
was gonna say,
now.
Jeff wasn't a fan of the
We
Usual
could all agree
I think
probably
Usual
Spider-Verse, yeah.
No,
I've never seen Spider-Verse.
The Crow's the only one we agree on.
Oh,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Today, right, this is the big question. Today is our 100th episode. But if you add up all the episodes we've done, including bonuses and spoilers and deep dives, how many episodes have we actually
God,
released?
too many.
Is it 100, 112, 125, or 150?
Ooh.
125?
Yeah.
You going 125?
Yeah, 150.
I'll
Kate's
go
going
125 as
112.
well.
You're going 150. Emma,
125.
what did you say again, Kate?
112.
112. And Drew, you're 125.
125, yeah.
So Emma and Drew get it right. 125 episodes.
Wow.
Whoa!
Because we're trying to elongate this 100 so we could do our photo shoot and stuff, so they could launch it with new photos. So we sneakily released a bunch of episodes, not numbering them, just saying spoiler and guest and
That's
stuff like
1
that.
in 4.
And now you've just revealed that.
Yeah. So technically, this is our 125th episode.
Wow.
Plus, we've got 3 ready in the tank. And we're recording this, so technically 129 after this has been recorded.
It's mental.
Amazing.
That's
And some of
insane.
them are over an hour as well. Like they're like 90
sorry.
minutes, some of them.
I think the one with Kate we did was the best part of 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was epic.
Where
Okay.
we just
Wow.
got drunk
Shite.
and talked for
We're
forever.
laughing.
Another one. What is different about Kev's background each week?
Oh, I know this.
So no conferring, no shouting
I
out,
know.
write it down. Drew's got a cat tail in his face. James, have you written one down? Going to go to James first because he looks the least
I'll
prepared.
write it better so you can see it.
Show us, James.
Record.
Drew, you written something?
Yeah.
Record.
Okay. Emma?
I put vinyls.
Is Kate just writing it all?
I put erotic cat photography.
Oh. She's just trying to draw names. Oh, and today I have Rage Against the Machine album, which is relevant to why our name's called Ragewell.
Does that mean you have 125 vinyls?
I've got over 400.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's enough to put each week.
Yeah, I put vinyl as well.
So everyone gets a point. So bam, 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 and bam. Okay, only a couple more left. What percentage of our listeners are from the UK? So how many listeners have we got that are purely in the UK? Is it 51.5% of our listeners? Is it 93% of our listeners? Is it 85.5% of our listeners? Or is it 79.3% of our listeners?
I don't know.
51, 93, 85, or 79? Kate, 79. James, 79 as well. Emma,
I was going to go 79 as well.
79. Drew,
51.
wowzers. Drew nailed it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You got love
The majority, pretty
We're
much
global,
half of our
baby.
listeners
We're
are
global.
global.
Wow.
That's mad. We've got quite a few in Zurich.
Must be people I know, maybe.
Yeah. Do we... Okay, this is currently, so it changes quite a lot. Do we mainly have a male or female listener majority?
Male.
No options, just is it male or
Male.
female, the majority of our listeners?
Male.
It fluctuates.
Well, it does, but currently, today,
Male, probably.
is that everyone
Yeah.
going male, Kate?
I've drawn my answer for male, but
It's pretty much the sausage party, let's be
Did you just
honest.
draw a penis?
How'd you know?
Of course you did.
Anyone?
Does anyone have a rough idea of percentage?
Probably like
Anyone want
30,
to shout
70.
something out?
69.
80. I think it's like more male than women.
Emma, have you got a thought?
I'd
90,
say it
10.
would be 61% male.
It's much closer. It's 55% to 45%.
Oh,
It's
that's
pretty
good.
equal.
I'll
Balance.
take that.
And it was genuinely no joke. When we release episodes with women on the episode, it tends to fluctuate more females. So it's fairly equal, which is good.
What did your cat do then, Drew?
Went flying off the back of my seat. Yeah,
Go, meow.
she's
I
an
thought,
Indian.
I thought you asked what it does. It mainly works in finance.
Looking for a cat in finance. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah,
Looking for a
meow.
cat in finance.
Last one. After the UK, which country listens to us the most?
Switzerland.
France.
Is it Switzerland?
It's me.
Is
Yeah.
it France? Is it the USA? Or is it Greece?
Switzerland.
USA.
Switzerland for the win.
Emma's having a think. What are you thinking?
The Greece kind of threw me off. I'd go USA.
Switzerland.
Okay,
Switzerland. Switzerland for the win.
You're both
Just
going
me
Switzerland.
listening alone. I'm getting all the numbers up.
Emma and Drew win that one. It was the
Great.
USA.
Oh, it's USA. Oh, that's cool.
Kate, are you still taking down the scores? Because I am.
I'm doing the scores.
Oh, I lost it.
Okay.
Who won that one? I was up to the last one. Didn't do. Was it Emma?
Do you want to know the answers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the total. That was everything. At the bottom of the pile is Kate. Even with her bonus half a question, you got 6.5.
I'm next.
Yeah,
Then,
but I added it to the other ones, so still got points. So in your face.
oh, okay.
All
Sorry.
those.
Then it's a draw between James and Emma, both with 7. And Drew wins with 10.
Wow.
Well done, well done. Did you want my movie one, my quick movie one, or do you want to
Let's do a
just
quick
check?
one. Let's do a quick movie.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So this is an age range one. So feel free to shout out. You don't have to write it down this time. You can shout it out because I won't reveal the answer till everyone shouted something.
It's quiz time! Let the games begin.
Who is the oldest actor between Tom Cruise and Tom Hanks? Don't have to write it out. Just shout
Liam
out.
Neeson.
No Googling,
Hanks.
no IMDb.
Tom Hanks.
Who's the
Oh,
oldest?
I think between.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, Hanks.
What are you on about,
Hanks
James?
is older, surely.
Two Hanks. Emma, Kate, what were you saying?
Hanks.
I said Cruise just to be annoying and different. I don't really.
So
know.
Emma's Hanks as well. So yeah, you're all right, apart from Kay. Tom Cruise is 62, Tom Hanks 68. Next one. Who's oldest? Florence Pugh or Margaret Qualley?
Quali.
I don't really know what.
Margaret Qualley's in The Substance, Once Upon a Time
Yep.
in Hollywood.
Ooh.
I'll go with Margaret.
I'm going to go with pew, 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 pew.
Emma's Margaret. Drew's Pugh.
What's that?
James?
Quali.
Qualley. Kate?
Quali, whoever she is.
So everyone said Qualley except Drew. It is Margaret Qualley. She's 30. Florence Pugh is 29.
Pew, pew, pew.
Ooh, come on, man.
Who's left?
Clint Eastwood. Between Clint Eastwood and Dick Van Dyke.
Clint Eastwood is younger. Eastwood is younger.
Eastwood's older,
No,
dude.
he's not.
So
So Drew said
So
Eastwood's
that means you're
older.
choosing Dick
I'm
Van
saying he's
Dyke then?
younger.
just say who's older. Just say the name of the
Van
older
Dyke's
person.
older.
Clint Eastwood.
Van Dyke's older.
Okay. Emma, do you know who these people are? You don't know who Dick Van Dyke
No,
is?
no,
Well, you
no.
gotta
This
please
is just
intro.
with some bad
Oh,
names.
aren't we?
Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood. What's happening to my merry brain? Clint Eastwood.
Okay, that's why it's multiple choice and it's A or B, so it makes it easier to make a guess.
I'm going to go with Van Dyke.
Van Dyke. Kate?
Dick Van Dyke.
Is everyone gone for
Well,
Dick?
apart from Drew,
I didn't go
went
for
to
Dick.
Eastwood.
I said Clint Eastwood, but I called him Cleast Intwood because I'm.
Kate's already
Everyone's
out,
gone
by the
Dick
way.
except for Drew. So Drew is the loser. It is Dick Van
Kate's
Dyke.
already out. She
What?
lost in the previous round.
James, just because you're a loser, I don't need to talk to me like that.
Kate, you got a point.
Clint Eastwood is 95. Dick Van Dyke is 100.
162.
And still going.
Whoa.
Here's one for Drew. Who's oldest? Meryl Streep or Sigourney
You're
Weaver?
doing both.
Streep.
Drew's a Streep.
Streep.
I'm a Streep.
I'll go.
Question
yeah,
also,
Streep.
who would you rather?
Oh, God.
I'm faster Streep.
Traffic cone.
Okay, Kate, who would you rather? Clint Eastwood or Dick Van Dyke?
Oh, Clint Eastwood.
Of
A
course.
bro pad.
Sorry, right. Emma and Kate, I didn't get your answer. Who's older?
Meryl Streep.
Yeah, Meryl Streep.
Everyone's Streep, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, they are the same age, but Meryl Streep is 4 months older. So well done, everyone. They're both 76.
Old as fuck.
Wow.
Who's older? Robert De Niro or Al Pacino?
Al Pacino.
Ooh,
Oh, I don't know.
De
Al
Niro.
Pacino.
that's really hard.
So Kate and Drew, what's your
Pacino,
answer?
maybe, yeah.
Pacino?
Pacino.
And Emma, you said De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
Believe
it
I'm
is
not
Pacino.
I'm coming in here.
De Niro's 81, Pacino's 85.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. Next one. Who's older? Timothy Chalamet or Tom Holland?
Chalamet.
Tom Holland.
Yay.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's what she said.
Mhm. Chalamet.
So James is Chalamet. Emma, you're Holland.
Yeah.
Drew, Kate. Pick.
Holland.
Yeah, I
Okay.
go for that too. I go for that too.
James is the only one that's right. Tom Holland's 28. Chalamet's 29.
I've stopped scoring. Does that matter?
I'm scoring.
Wait,
don't
what?
worry.
Chalamet's what?
Chalamet's
Why
29.
Did you say Chalamet? It's Chalamet, right?
Chalamet with an L. Chalamet.
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 Okay. Can you see everyone in the background? Kate's skeleton lamp.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's Colin.
Oh yeah, it's Colin.
We've
That could have
lied.
been for a quiz. Okay.
Turn
never
Colin on, Kate.
There it is.
mind. She's good at turning Colin on.
She has turned Colin on.
Well, he doesn't like the fact I murdered him, but it's fine.
Okay, next one. Who's oldest? Leonardo DiCaprio or Matt Damon?
What's the question?
No, DiCaprio, I reckon.
What?
Why do you sound like me?
Rather.
That's what I'm supposed to say.
Oh,
Because he was born first.
going for it.
Kev, blow Kev, blow Kev, blow Kev. You know what I blow.
Blow, you know you want to.
For the listeners, a cat tail's been in my face for the last
Of
minute.
course it has.
Who's oldest, James? Leonardo DiCaprio or Matt Damon?
Well, you know that, don't we? Matt Damon.
James, you've gone silent.
Matt Damon.
Damon.
Matt Damon. Drew?
Damon.
Emma?
DiCaprio.
Kate?
DiCaprio.
The boys win. DiCaprio's 50, Matt Damon's 55.
Matt Damon.
Next one. Who's older? Brad Pitt or Russell Crowe?
Oh, Brad Pitt.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Emma's gone for Russell Crowe.
I think Pitt. I think this is almost like a trick question, even though Pitt looks ridiculously good for his age. I think it's Pitt.
You're going Pitt.
Yeah, Brad
Kate?
Pitt.
Pitt.
Emma?
I've already said it. What did I say?
Crow. You said Crow.
You can say it
Russell
again.
Crowe?
Russell Crowe.
So it's either Crow or Pitt.
Yeah, Russell Crowe.
They are the same age, but Brad Pitt is 4 months older. They're both 61.
Wow.
There's a vast difference in how they're looking, isn't there?
Hmm.
Last couple. Who's the oldest? Jennifer Lawrence or Emma Stone?
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence, 100%.
James, your recording keeps cutting out.
I'll go Emma Stone.
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Who's Emma Stone? Emma.
Me.
You are the winner.
Yay.
Jennifer Lawrence is 34. Emma Stone's 36.
Ooh.
And last one on the ages. Who's older? Sandra Bullock or Julia Roberts?
Oh, these are great ones, man. Roberts.
Bullock.
Bullock. What a lot of bullocks.
It's very late for Kate over there. She's an hour ahead.
It's 11:30. I'm like half asleep now. I've like just started to put myself down.
Oh,
Who are you voting?
she said Bullock.
Say them again. Sandra Bullock or
Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts.
I'll go Julia Roberts.
And Drew?
Yeah, I said Roberts.
Roberts. It's Sandra Bullock.
Oh, son of a.
She's 60 and Julia Roberts 57.
Your cat is so cute. She's like keeps coming up.
Still there.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Well, James didn't get to answer the last one. God knows what's happened to him.
He's just been abducted by alien.
But he still wins.
We.
He still
James.
wins.
Yeah, James. Last one for you, just for you. Who's older, Sandra Bullock or Julia Roberts?
Roberts, 100%.
Your recording is not
Julia
working.
Roberts is older.
Your battery running out. And we have no sound.
Julia Roberts.
Incorrect. Sandra Bullock. But James still wins. James gets 7, Kate 6, and Drew and Emma both on 5.
Hey, high five. Yay.
Yay. Let's not do the other one.
That was
Kate-
fun.
I love how you were like, "Oh, don't worry, because you're an hour ahead. Won't be too late." It's now like
Almost midnight.
7 for me.
Sorry, it's almost midnight.
It's up to you if you want another one. The other one, the last one is what came first, 2 films, and which came out first. It's up to you if you're awake enough, or you just want to.
I will spot. Can I spectate?
Yeah, I wouldn't know either.
Again, they're all multiple choice. Okay, right. And there's a connection between both the films each time.
Ooh.
So what
Do you get a
came
bonus point?
first?
Do you get a bonus point if you can do the connection?
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're simple connections as well. Maybe let's make them for fun. Sleeping Beauty, Kate, or Lady and the Tramp.
Kate.
Kate. What? 2 characters based on Kate. No, I'm kidding. Disney.
So which film was
Disney.
released first? Yeah, Drew gets the connection.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
James?
What?
James is dead.
Beauty.
Are you alive, James?
So I was eating.
James, your audio is not working. Is your phone on 1%
No,
battery or
it's
something?
helpful.
Hear me?
No, James, we can't hear you.
Oh.
It's probably for the
I'm out.
best.
Good night, James.
That soundbite.
What do you want, Stan? Okay, what came first?
Sideways.
Sideways.
Oh, this is a mess. For the audio, James has come back on, but sideways and still silent.
I'm back. Well, not
Oh, James, what came first, Sleeping Beauty or Lady and the Tramp?
Lady and Tramp, obviously.
You're not back.
Sorry.
The egg or the chicken?
Someone's smiling me to James.
The egg or the chicken?
Okay. I'm just going to have to cut him out because if his audio does work and we can't hear it, it's just going to be cutting in and out. Well, it's be like a normal episode. What came...
Even now.
Actually, let's not do those quiz. We'll save that for another time.
I've only got 5% battery.
Have you?
At least you're honest.
Is that in your brain or on the phone? Bit of both.
Bit of both. I'm not on the phone, I'm on a laptop.
Oh, yeah, she's on a laptop.
Oh, I do apologise.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, thank you both for coming on.
Thanks, guys. Congrats on 100 episodes.
Yeah, congratulations on your 100 episodes.
I really enjoyed the friendship quiz. That was really good.
That was
really
beautiful.
interesting. Thank you for
Yeah.
taking the time to do that as well.
Thank you for
Yeah.
testing our friendship.
It's nice to see you again, Emma.
Yeah.
Oh, and you guys.
Yeah, and thanks for your quiz and for introducing me to the podcast world. And yeah, I think you guys are a great testament of like friendship, even though you failed the quiz, but like working a new hobby and like communicating with one another like so often. And I think, yeah, it's wonderful how much you've achieved in 100 episodes. So well done.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you
just
so
good to be
much.
consistent and having like a bit of a routine and stuff like that. And it's quite nice.
You know what they say about like 10,000 hours? That that's the amount of time you need to become an expert at something. And you guys
Well,
are
that's 10,000
racking them up.
episodes in a couple of years.
But that's it. There's loads of podcasts out there that don't get any recognition until they've done like about 300 or 400 episodes or something. And it's just about being consistent with an audience, and hopefully people will go back and listen to some as well.
Yeah,
and,
if you throw enough shit at a wall, some of it eventually sticks. So
yeah, we've got some good shit on the wall.
yeah, it is actually good shit. It is good shit.
Not all of it. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the thing as well. Like, especially men getting older, we end up losing friendship groups. They kind of dwindle a little bit. That's quite a common.
Maybe that's what we are actually. We're actually role models for older men of like 40 that still have friends. Maybe that's what it is.
Well, I mean, it's true. I moved to Chester. I moved away from all my friends in London, and I've got one friend here, apart from my work colleagues, as in a real human that I see occasionally.
But that's why I feel
Which
like
is
I
rubbish.
never not have friends because of Ragewell. Kind of like what James was saying, to bring it kind of full circle. It's like genuinely like I look forward to it. Like, yeah, man.
But
It's
remember
a
when we all
beautiful
lived
thing to be part of.
in Hampshire, like Kate and stuff, like me and, well, obviously, Drew, you're a part of it, but like Kate, like, we had like 50 friends that came round my house every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
But do you remember
So many people.
Do you remember what I said in one of the episodes? I said this has almost become a digital version of Kevin's house, because we bring in so many different guests, and it's all, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man.
I still remember. So Emma, we've got quite a wide range of friends. Like, if you back in the day when you came to my house parties and stuff like that, the people in there would be so many different weird groups of people. Be like indie people, metal people, actory people. What there'd be all sorts of random people. My parents moved to Germany for work for a few years, so I lived in a house of my own because I didn't go to university. Technically, I just lived out my uni years in my own home and destroyed it. My parents were not happy. But my parents came home one time. They stayed in a hotel. They weren't coming to the house, but they dropped by the house to come see me on a Friday night. So my back door is always open and people walk in. My parents wandered up to the back door and they were greeted by Hutchie, who is quite a large gentleman. Like, looks like a bouncer because he was a bouncer, like tattoos, big bald head, looked terrifying. And then we had Lee Davey, who's about 6'5" or something, really tall, skinny guy. And what was that guy, American football guy, had tattoos on his face. And my parents walked into their own kitchen and found these massive, terrifying looking humans in the kitchen, and I wasn't anywhere to be seen. They're like, is Kevin here? And they're like really pleasant and like really helpful, but my parents got the shock of their lives. But yeah, there's always a random collection of people.
They came back to see if Kev was lonely and he's actually having like a frat party.
Basically, like 4 times a week. Anyway,
Crazy.
we should probably end this anyway. Kate looks like it's sleep time.
Kate has become Sleeping Beauty over there.
And the tramp.
Simultaneously. Sleeping Tramp.
Yeah, I'm half asleep. I probably need to go.
Sleeping tramp. That's enough. Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
And Kev, it's uploading on my phone, the other bit, so I just need to get it working. I'll text you.
Yeah, just keep that online. That will
Keep it as a souvenir.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Next week we have season 2 kicking off with Paul Bullion, an actor in the Mission Impossible new Final Reckoning, and we talked to him about hanging out with Tom Cruise and filming scenes and everything Mission Impossible Tom Cruisiness. Tune in. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had a whale of a time.
Oh, wait! Just before you head off to listen to another one of our episodes, I'm not going to ask you to give us a follow and a 5-star review or follow our social media such as Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, although that is your choice. But we would like to tell you about a new website we have called ragewhale.tmill.com, where you can get some merchandise to support us. Hoodies, t-shirts and mugs. There is a link here and on our social media profiles. Thank you so much for listening again. See you next time.